created. Then inside that database, they have tables, okay? Usually, okay. Usually these tables, there are some called facts tables, others dimension tables. But for now, usually it's like this. Then if let's say this is a bank, you work for a bank and you're a data analyst of the bank, right? Then they hire you. They tell you you'll be analyzing data and maybe producing reports on a Power BI dashboard or wherever maybe you create a dashboard. The dashboard answers business questions, okay, which are got from the database as your data source. For them, this is for reporting, right? So they do not know, it's just the dashboard, they do not know what's happening here. But for them, they're interested. Maybe you have tables as, let's say, let's assume a bank. I'm pretty sure they have customers table where all of us as customers are registered. This means when you go there and register as a new customer, what they do, they add you to this customers table. When they give you an account, they also register you in an accounts table. Okay? Then maybe there are people who have loans, right? Loan application. Let's see loan application. But not everyone who is given a loan is approved. So let's say this is loan disbursement for those who have been given loans. Let's call it loan disbursement, okay? So what they do on this dashboard, your bosses want to see maybe which customers have the highest loans, okay? So what would you do? Can someone tell me, if we want to answer the business question, give me the top 5 people with the highest loans. Maybe just their names and their loans. Do you understand the business question here, which we want to show here on the dashboard as a number? No, as a table. We want to show a table of top 5 people who have the heaviest or the most amount of loans here on the dashboard. The boss just wants to see this. They don't know what's happening here. Can someone tell us how we can answer that question? Anyone? We have the customers table, the accounts table, the loan application table, the loan disbursed table. Now we want to know who was given the highest amount of loans in that bank. Maybe they are auditing or something else. Who can guess who can tell us, not guessing because we already know this, who can tell us what they can do in the database? Anyone?
Can you repeat the tables?
So we have the customers table, it's this one. We have the accounts table, which has everyone's account number. Maybe here, if I'm a customer called Dan, I'm written once, I am Dan. But maybe here in accounts, I might have 5 accounts, one USD account, one Rwandan franc account, maybe a savings account, you get? But I must be in these customers. Then loan application. Maybe I applied for a loan. How much loan have I applied? When did I apply? But still, there is an identifier of Dan here. Maybe let's call it the customer ID. Like we are seeing the visitor's ID in the tables we are using. Then the loan distribution here, disbursement, is the amount, the actual amount of loan they have given. So I apply. If they accept my application and they say we are giving you a loan of maybe 5 million, I have 5 million here. Or maybe they dispersed it in two installments, one 2.5, another 2.5, but for the same person. Now they want to know which customers, the top five customers who were given the biggest loans. What can you do? Just in words, what can you think of?
Yeah, hello. Hello.
Hello.
Can you now?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, good. I was having issues with network. So on that question, I can first combine two tables, the customers and loan disbursement tables. Then after you join, all the information will be there. I will have to look at the loan and order by from the highest to the lowest, and just the top five.
And just the top five.
Okay,
Yeah, that's let's give her a hand clap. Yeah, that's a very good approach. What do you think of? Let's say I have so many loans. What would you do to have the total of my loans as one customer here?
Okay, you can. You mean in case one has many more than one loan, I can sum
Yeah.
up the loans
Mm-hmm.
and I can
And
group by the customer name.
excellent, excellent. That's exactly what you would do. Then now you have, it depends on when you join, but you can decide to first group by here, then have a separate table with unique customers and their total loans. Then you join that to the customers table. Or you can do what? You can directly join these two tables, but the types of join you use are a bit different because here you have so many inputs. You don't want to lose this data. Okay.
Yes.
But for sure, you would have to group by the customer ID here and then do a sum on their loans. Then you have the total for each customer ID. Then you join to know now which exact customer, maybe customer name, correct? Then you order by and get the top five. That is the approach, right? Then what you do, you have your output. That is what you display on the dashboard. Okay. Yeah. Thanks, Colette. You pretty much understand the joins, and once you understand the joins, to be frank, you are ready to be a data analyst. Okay. So that's why. So yesterday we said we would look into how to save tables, but because that's a bit advanced, we want to first practice this. Okay. We want to practice joins, answer business questions, and then after that, we look into how do you do tables. Because for now, with joins, you can do a lot, even without knowing the more advanced things. But let's first now understand the joins, everything that we've been doing. Then after that, we look into more advanced SQL concepts, like how do you save a table, how do you organize your queries, because in most cases we will have long queries. So how do you make them more readable? By maybe writing what we call a subquery or a CTE like yesterday we saw, and you save that query, then you use it later, right? So first, I believe if you have the assignment for today, right? The exercise, the push-ups, right? everyone has.
Yes, we have it.
Correct?
We have.
Yeah, okay. Just like yesterday, I'm going to call upon a volunteer other than those who presented. We'll first prioritize those who did not present. Those who did not present, who can share their screen and we do the exercise using their computer. Anyone? Anyone? None? Okay. I'm going to call now upon those who presented yesterday. But they are the ones that are doing more push-ups than us. At least they are exposed. They make mistakes and they learn more. Colette, are you able to share your screen? We do the exercise together.
Yes. Okay. I have two pieces. Now I can connect two into one. Then shortly I can share my screen.
Okay. Is anyone else maybe ready as she's figuring out how to use the other PC? Anyone? Are we fearing to share our screens? You know, we collaborate. It's not like it's a hot seat we've put you on. Okay, let's wait for her for a second. Okay, here she is. Yeah. Colette, you'll be trying to explain every question and then trying to, to tell us what you're going to do before you even start coding.
Hello, can you hear me? Okay, good. So I believe everyone has received the exercise first. I have already opened in my VS Code. Does anyone has a problem to open a file in VS Code? I think everybody understands, yes? Okay, so these are the questions we have. I will not figure out how to. Okay, so as I mentioned, I already opened my file. If there is someone who doesn't yet know, you go to file, then I have a folder. Actually, I had a folder. You open your folder. If you like. Today I put it in day 5. You select your folder to appear, to be appeared in this VS, code. What is it? Okay. We can't see it now. So day 5, then if I want, I open in preview mode so that it can be readable. Then I reach this step. So these are the questions. So we are combining the skills you have learned in this SQL. So we consider the data plus bootcamp, and we will be able to answer all of these questions. So the first, can we work on this together? So I have my databases. So we work on data plus tables. So we can maybe start a new database. Let's say, not net, sorry. A new query. I wanted just a query, not a database. So we are in a data plus. I need a new query. We can, if you want to view your existing query, you can check from here. But today we create a new query with, let's say, our 5th work 5. Yeah. Data plus. We can call whatever we like to call it. So what we use, we start with specifying the database we are using. So we use the data plus. The data plus, it's called data plus bootcamp. This is the database we created together. I run it, and you can check the tables. For instance, you have, and so on. If you want to check your tables, I mean, we have 3 tables. Sorry. We have clinics, countries, and visits. But based on the questions we have, we will only look at visit and clinics tables. So this is the first question. We are more interested in the total number of visits and total fees collected. So this question 1, what is the total number of visits and the total fees collected? I believe we are doing this together. So we select, and we say we are in, let's first check what we select from. Total number of visits, we are in visits. Yes. For instance, if we wanted to check, this is the visit table. If we want to know the total number, we can count. We just count everything from this visit table. Then we have a total number of 12. And this we can save it, I'll give it a name as number, let's say number of visits. number of visits. Let's push this here. Number of visits, we count this. Since we are in the same table, we can also include total fees collected. The total fees collected, we can do this in one. So to get on every visit, we have a fee. We collect some fees. So to get the total, we sum up individual fees. So if we can rename this column as total fee, total fees. This is the total fees collected. We have 2 columns, and from visits. So for this equation, we have 12 visits, and we collected about 24K franc. And I think this is the first equation. Any question on this? This was quite fast and easy. I think everyone can just compute this. So we move to the next.
Sorry, Colette.
Yes.
Before you leave that, maybe someone might have. So if we say sum fee as total fees, then after total fees, we group by number of visits. What would happen?
After this, before, okay, if we group by.
As group by visit ID. No, still, yeah, we would still get the same.
If we group by visit, no.
By ID, yeah, ID.
By ID. Okay. If we group by IDs, we need, let's select the ID. Yes. Okay, maybe like this. Then what do we get? So okay.
It's
They are
literally the same
individual.
because the ID.
Sorry?
We will always get number of visits 1 because we have an individual visit.
Okay, yes. Yes. And the fees is the same like individual fees. It don't have any effect on the sum up. So for this, I think at the moment we don't need the group by. Maybe. Okay. Questions? Should we move to the next?
Any questions? Yeah, you can move to the next.
Questions? People don't want to talk, and I don't know if all of us understand everything here. So we can So let's look at this now. So show every clinic, even those with no visits, with clinic, district, number of visits, and total fees, and most visits first. So I just wanted to record that from visit, let's say, if we, from a visit, if we just a quick check. So this is, so the fee, the clinic name, okay, we also need some clinic name. If you see like a clinic. Sometimes if we forget the like columns, so the clinic name is here, and from this we can, so we have to join these two tables. On the question we need to answer, we combine the clinic, I believe it's the clinic name, the district, and the number of visits, and so on. So we are joining these two tables, and from yesterday, these two tables shared.
Someone has a question.
Yes, go ahead.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, sorry for the interruption.
It's okay.
I want to ask, is there a way of opening another window? Like, you are trying to see the data from the visit table and the visits from the table, the clinic table. Is it possible to have another window which can open at the same time so that it's easier for us to see the columns that we need to draw in? Is there a way of doing that?
I believe there is. So
Yeah, there is. There is. Okay, I'm going to show you. Open both file,
okay,
or you can also split the.
I can
Okay, just
split
open
from here.
the file.
Okay, I go to file. Yes.
Yes. Split. Okay, go to file. We open a new window.
Open new window.
New window, up. Yeah, new window. Up.
This.
Up.
This is new window.
Yeah.
This one.
Then open the same folder. Gail, can you see?
I can't see. Open folder. I can.
Yeah.
Like you opened, yeah.
The folder. Okay.
Try to open that file you were, okay, that one, day 5. Is it the one?
Day 5, we are. The questions are in day 5, yes. But that one was. Sorry. Oh, no, I lost it.
It takes you.
You
You can see there is another window open. Just close that. Close that.
Okay. He was asking if we can put it like in one screen.
So how I do, you can split. Okay, on your computer.
Yes.
Click
The
on,
split,
there.
Here. Split editor. Oh, no, not editor. Customize
Okay, you can choose to, let me show you how you do it. Can you see the Windows button?
The Windows.
On your keyboard.
Yes, on my keyboard there is, yes.
And then the right arrow key.
Yeah, the right, yes.
Okay, click them at once. First the Windows and then right arrow key.
At the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then open the other window. You can see you are splitting your screen. Now open, there were two windows. Oh, you closed one.
I didn't close any. Oh, sorry.
Okay, try creating a new window.
A new window.
Yeah.
But okay. Yes.
Then do Windows button, then right arrow key.
It takes me here again. Can
You
I
see,
work on it too?
you can split your screen, but I can't see why it closes the other one. Okay, let's continue. Let's.
Anyways, you guys can check the tables, right? Like.
Maybe you can continue, and then if
But
somebody
maybe in
someone
customizing
find it, and
layout
then
here there is an option to customize this. I don't know. To the left, I have a primary side. Activity bar. What is this? Okay, like the right side, we don't need actually this, but okay, we can try only with this. Sorry for this. On your computer, you can always check like in this table what we have. Yeah, just to be sure about the columns. And this, I wanted to emphasize on the common column. From these two tables, as we said, we saw it yesterday. One has the ID, which it's named ID, and in the other table, it's a clinic ID. So they match, they are the same. We join based on that column. We select. Okay, so here we need the name with the district. Okay, we select the name. So in the clinic table, it's called name. This clinic. So it's just name and district. And this will come from clinic. Let's remember this. And for the district, okay, they are also coming from the clinic table, district. What else? The number of visits, this we calculated. Number of visits, we counted. We can count number of visits. Okay. In the visit table, we can count individual IDs, individual visits. From visit table, let's say ID, we can count the ID, and this is number of visits. Number of visits. What else? We also have a total fees. Let me push this. Where is it? Okay, so number of, no, total fees. How do we compute the total fees? It's just the sum as we did above. It's a sum of individual fees. And this fees is coming from the visit. The visit, okay. Fee. So this total sum we can just rename as just total fee. Total fees. So what do we select? Where do we select this from? We can select. We select from visit. Yeah, from visit table. And we remember that we are aggregating, we are summing, so we need to group. If we don't use group by, it will not work. But before grouping, we join these two tables. So the visit, I'm just giving the area V. So from this, we wanted to join. And since they mentioned that we have to show every clinic, even if there was no visit, so we do the left join. As our professor mentioned that if we only do the join, then it will exclude those rows which don't match. Where there is no matching information, it skips or it just deletes that row. So for us, we do the left join, and we join what? We join visits, let's say clinics to visits. Clinics, we give this nickname C. So what is the common column? Both tables share. So we join on from clinic, we have ID, clinic ID. And from visit, we had clinic ID. These are the same. So we have joined. Okay, so what left? We group to be able to calculate these aggregates values. So we need to group. And what do we group by? We selected the name. We group by, yes, this. So we selected the name, clinic name, and district. We group by. Since they are interested in most visits first, okay, we have to order this information, and we can order from okay, order by. We order by most visit first. So the number of visit. And descendant from high, how do you call it? The highest value to the lowest value. And I think it's okay, this just. Any question? I don't know, we can maybe check if we wanted this kind of information. Also. So we were asked the clinic. We have a name of the clinic. And the district, we have the district here. And the number of visits in this district at this clinic, specific clinic, for instance, in Gasabo at Kachiru Health Center, the total number of visits, there were 3 visits, and the total sum or the collected fees from these 3 visits were 3,500 franc, and so on for other clinics. So I don't know if any question or any comment.
Let's see if there are those clinics with no visits. Go down, we see.
Oh, I really don't know how to show up. Why everything? Okay. I don't see any.
Oh, every clinic, yeah.
So every clinic was visited at least once. I don't know if this. Yes. So there was no. Is there a way to check? Maybe
Check in the visits. Okay, every clinic. Check in the visits table.
In visit table. So if we look at the visit table, okay, maybe let's.
Clinic IDs. So we would need to know, we would need to join and see which clinic ID belongs. Okay, we have select, let me show you, select distinct clinic
Okay,
ID.
yes, select, yeah. Select distinct
clinic ID.
Clinic ID. Yes. Oh, sorry.
From visits.
Okay. Visits. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
So also do the same from clinics.
From clinics.
ID. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Then there is one missing. There are also 6. Oh, 7. Okay, so
ID 7. Which clinic has ID 7? I think it's in the school district.
From clinic.
Just do undo. Control Z, we go back to.
Okay, I wanted Control Z.
Yeah. There. No, not from visits. We see which one is missing. Select distinct clinic ID from visits. It should be from visits.
It is 7. This
7 is missing.
Yes, distinct. Distinct ID.
It's clinic ID. You're selecting the visit ID. Select the clinic ID. We look for. Yeah.
It was a 7.
7 missing. Now look for 7 from clinics.
Excuse me.
Yes, yes, yes.
Can you change, instead of grouping from left, and change it to right?
Yeah, that's exactly.
7 was Nyarutarama here.
From Gasabo, yeah, because I'm pretty sure yesterday we saw that one district.
Okay, yes, you are sure. Okay. So he
So
was mentioning,
there is
can we change?
let's first see what the problem is with our join. You
Yes.
can see it's working, but the output is not correct.
Let's see again. We select, we wanted the name, the district, then we count. Okay, we count number of visits. Can I do like a star? I wanted to count all from the visit table here.
No. You would be manipulating the data. So when you do a left join on left join clinics C on C.id equal v.clinic ID, which is the left and which is the right.
Okay, yeah. Thank you. So, visit. Okay, I thought I wanted the clinics because I wanted a clinic name district. I wanted it to be from the left.
Mhm.
Then on the right, I wanted the visit to be able. Maybe we can, yes,
No,
interchange.
let's first understand this join. So when you do left join clinics
Yes, yes,
on ID,
yes,
so we have clinic ID 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
yes,
and we have also okay clinic ID from visitors 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So when you join or left on clinics table, 7 returns null,
but it
right?
must show, right? Because on the clinic again, yeah, on the clinic ID, we have 7. I wanted all 7 to appear. This is 7 to appear, even if it's on the ID. Okay, maybe if we interchange here, I just wanna check. I don't know about this. Not yet. Let's to check if it has impact. So
Yeah, we need to understand how joins work.
yes,
I'm also trying to figure out why the 7 is missing.
let's
But we will
just
debug it until
interchange
we see.
this and see if it appears with null.
So how are we going to debug this? First,
Yes.
remove the sum and the group by. We see what join does.
Or some. Can I do this? Can this work to comment inside the query?
Comment.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Try it. And if it works,
it doesn't work.
no, you know why?
No, near group C. Okay, C name district. I don't know why. Near group by.
Okay, delete it and run and we see if it's the one. Cut it.
We can put it somewhere. Space, okay.
You see, it's not the
Okay,
problem. The
okay. I
problem
want to
is
put this. It's okay. Aggregate without a group is the count an aggregate? No.
No, I
I
think
think so.
from visits V, let's see, left join clinic C on count ID. Oh, you're doing count on V. Yeah, that's an aggregate.
Count
Okay, remove the count. It's okay.
the whole.
Just do V dot V dot. What were you counting?
I just wanted the visit because we were interested in the number of visits. So normally I can count do like this, but does it specify
No.
which tables I'm counting from if I don't put the nickname? So we wanted to count the number of visits. That's why I said if we just count individual visits ID, then it will top up, add up to the total number of visits. Or maybe if we do this in aggregate without a group.
Let's step by step. Let's remove the count. Step. We
Yes,
just join. We just join.
join. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Join.
So if we join, number of
Yeah.
visits.
You're
Oh,
ordering by
okay.
remove it. Well,
I just join. I think this is the left join. We want
so
to
what is the expected output from there? Try to draw
left
us the
join
table.
clinics on V. So I expect that I have a clinics table to the left. And to the right, I have the visit. Because from visit, left join clinics.
Then after joining,
After clinic, I will have information about the visits. And I wanted to keep all information about the clinics, whether they match or not.
exactly. So we will have the name
And the district.
and the
Sorry,
district.
sorry. I I want you to come again on that.
Yes.
Can you repeat one more time which table is on the left and which one is on the right? Because here I think there's some confusion.
Okay. Actually, we are checking if it's the right. What we are expecting, we wanted to have from the left the clinics table because we are actually interested in knowing all the clinics. Whether we do the join, whether the information is matching or not, we need all, even if the clinic was not visited, we wanted the name of the clinic to appear in our output. So me, I expected to have on to the left the clinics, the names, all the names and the districts, and to the right side, I wanted to have to check whether what information was like the matching, how the matching actually is.
Let me show you another thing, so
Yeah.
that we explain it to him very clearly. After the C dot district, okay,
Yes.
add C dot. We review other column. You see how the join works. C dot ID
ID.
as
Yes. As
say ID from clients,
okay.
from clinics.
ID
Give it a
from
name, clinic.
okay clinics. Okay.
Then V dot, then V dot clinics ID.
V dot clinics ID.
as ID
as
from visits. Because
ID.
now those are the ones we are matching. You will see the output that for every clinic, for every ID from clinics, it has a corresponding ID from visits.
Oh, see.
Okay, so that is where the join happens. So to answer his question, when you do left join clinics on, the first table after the join is the one on the left. When you do left, okay, clinic.
Okay,
When
okay,
you do
yeah.
right join clinics, so the right you are considering the, okay, wait, left join clinics. So clinics is on the left. If you do right clinic, so the first table is the left one. The second after on is the right one. When you do left clinic, you are
Mm-hmm,
saying that this one is on the left. But when you do right clinic and it's
mm-hmm.
like that, you want to use the right one, that is the visits as the right. So you want to join on the right. So it's like the fixed table where you want to join on. But when you want, but the first table after the join is the table on the left, regardless of the type of join. Okay. But when you
Okay.
specify that right join, you are saying that now get the left join and put it on the right, which is the left table, which is clinics, put it
The right
on the
side.
one that is on the right. So to answer you, the table after join is the left table because it's on the left of the query. Then on after on is the right table. Okay, yeah, run that collect. We see. I want us to investigate.
Oh, sorry. What did I do?
It's a syntax
Oh,
error. No worries.
this was correct.
See how your query
I
is.
thought it was this. So, what was the syntax error?
From is inside select.
Oh, the C. Oh,
Isunikije hirya from.
this.
Mhm. Then even that one, then run.
I don't
Uh-huh.
see
Look how they are matching. The table on the left is clinics.
this.
ID from the clinics matches with the ID from visits.
Yeah,
You
but
see, they
what?
must match. So one that is missing, continue. Which one is missing?
7.
It disappears.
Yes.
Interesting.
Why is it not 7? It's
Do an inner join we see.
inner join.
Of course, we know it will have to disappear because it's acting like an inner join. Okay,
Join.
run we see.
Inner join. It's not 7.
Yeah, the left is acting like inner join. Do right.
Right join. Oh, right
Okay.
join. It will come.
Interesting. So which
Okay. Maybe for left, we have to exchange these
no, it's
instead of from visit. Yeah, it's right. Is we were expecting something like this.
yeah.
To,
So why right? We don't want to miss from clinics.
right.
No, it was supposed to be left. I don't know.
This is okay. Maybe from visit join.
Yeah, can you change from change it from clinics? Because the visit ID number 7 is in the table of clinics.
Of
That's
clinics.
why, yeah, that's why it's
On the table of clinics. Yes, that's
yeah.
why. What are you proposing? If I read this, for instance, our query, so we okay, from visit, I was expecting to put the clinic to the right of the visit table. Maybe we are misinterpreting. And this is actually the clinic table. Visit come after. Okay. What happens if we do like from clinics? So from clinics, right to join or maybe visit. So in this way, it will bring, I think, the visit first, or what? No. Okay, it's here. So the alliance. Okay. Is it changing anything? 7 disappeared.
Yeah, you need to do a left join.
Left join from clinics. If we do left join, I just okay. Okay, so left join.
Interesting. Visits is on the visits table.
Okay, we got maybe from clinic. If we move from clinic left join, maybe the clinic will be put at left to the left, then visit. It reads the query from here. From clinic to the left.
Oh yeah, you're actually right. Yeah. It leads, yeah, it reads
From
the
here.
query. So from clinics is the left table.
Yes.
You are right. You are
If we
right.
want it to be right from clinics, we put it here. If we want the visits to
Yeah,
be
yeah.
to, we then from visit.
You are right. So you can continue with the other question and just fill in using
Yes.
the same
So
query.
we wanted the name, clinic name, district. We don't need this. And we had our number of visits. We count. This I changed. Okay. So we had these. Okay, let me remove this from here. So don't do this. So we have the question here. So show every clinic name. We get the name from the clinic table, district, from clinic table. So the number of visits we were counting from the number of visits. Okay, from visit table, we just wanted the individual IDs as number of visits, and we wanted the total fees. It's also from visit. Then join this. What else? We wanted the most visits to appear first. So this one. So we can just order by the number of visits. Maybe we expect to have a group by. Oh, group, no group by. We forget group by. Okay. Group by. We group by what we selected by C name, C dot name, and C dot district. Group by, then order by. So this is okay now. Where are the IDs? Oh, we didn't select the ID. Okay, we believe this is the seventh.
Yeah, you can see it has zero number of digits.
Yes.
Or
yes.
visits, sorry, or visits.
Yeah. That's
Wow.
it. I didn't actually understand this left join.
I'm sorry. Excuse me.
Yes.
I've been trying something on my end. I have started, like I've considered the data to come from the visit table. And then I joined them by joining, using the right join, but I used the right join as a table clinic. And then it still gives me the same output as the one that you have. Doesn't that mean that the right join actually mean that the table that we identify as the right join is the one which is going to be considered as the right join instead of what you said before? I just want to remove the misunderstanding.
So you did from when you said from you did from visits.
Yes.
So when you do from visits, that means your visits table is the left table.
The left table.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's the table on the left.
Yes.
Now on joining, you're saying right.
Yes.
So that means, yeah, you should get the same output because when you say right, you are considering joining on the right table. And the right table is the clinics table. Because the visits table is the left, the right is the clinics. Now you're joining right. So what does the right join mean? The right join means take the data from the right table. And if there is anything missing from the right table, include it.
Yes.
If it's missing in the left table, when it's in the right table, include it. So you're basically saying from visits, that is your left table, the right table is clinics. Now you're telling SQL, go to the right table, which is the clinics table, look for IDs and join them on the IDs in the visits table, including those IDs that are missing in the visits table, yet they are in the clinics table, which is the 7. Yeah, so you should expect the same output.
Okay.
You understand why it's the same output?
Yes, I get it.
Yeah.
Good.
So let's pause here and ask if there is anyone else who has a question so far, because we're going to go for a break in a few. Anyone has a question? Or you confirm, are we following along? If you're following along, do like this, a thumbs up. If not, do this. I want to see who is following along. Placid is following. Who else? Yeah, Ntesa is following, I know. Daniela is following. Only those are following, eh?
Questions. They should adults ask questions.
No, it's okay. If they don't have a question, maybe they understand or they are confused. But I believe it's something we can understand.
Yes.
Alright, are you willing to continue, or you need someone to give you a rest?
If there is someone interested, it's good. If not, we can continue. We can continue.
Gail, can you take over?
Yeah, I'm using a phone. I have some
Oh, okay.
connection, issues, but it's
Those who are
impossible.
following. Placid, can you take over?
So now I'm using the office laptop, which means I can't access the SQL and do the exercise on this one.
How are you
Sorry.
practicing?
I was just following and see how she's doing. She was doing this command, and tomorrow I will use the personal one to see how I can get familiar with these commands. Thank you.
Okay, no worries. So Colette, you will continue. You know,
Okay.
you're the one.
That's fine. It's okay.
Okay, let's go for a 10 minutes break,
Thank you.
and we will be back.
Yes.
So, can we have like a minty competition in the end of this, like 10 minutes?
Okay, yeah, we'll give you
After the
time.
break.
You can
After, okay,
yeah,
okay. When you get time, can give me so you can do a mint competition.
okay.
Yeah.
Hello. Are we back? Okay, I'm back too. Let me see if we can continue or how many questions? Oh, one left. Okay, shall we finish this?
Hi. Yeah. Let's do 3.
Okay. So 3 is which is the busiest district in terms of fees? One with highest amount of fees. In terms of fees or number of visits? I don't know.
Yeah, it's in terms of fees. Yeah, busiest can be a bit confusing, but that's why I added the brackets.
Ah, okay, yes.
The one with highest amount of fees.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's do it together, guys. This is a district. So we consider the district name and also the fee. They come from both tables. So we have to join again. So district comes from clinics and fees comes from visit table. So let's select. So we need the district first. District comes from clinics. What is it? No. Oh, sorry. District. Okay, let's first join. No, we from let's say clinics. From clinics, we give a nickname C. So we want to do the join. We join again what we were discussing. We join. Let's do left join. Let's check if we understood. So we wanted to join clinics. In this case, clinics will be to the left of visit. Join visit. Are we together here? So in this case, clinics table will be to the left. So we join on what? The common information they share. So visit, we give it a nickname V. So they share the ID. So we have like visit, it's a clinic ID. And from clinic, we have just the ID. This is the join. We have joined. So what do we have to calculate? So the busiest in terms of fee. So we want the total, the amount of money, total fee per district. So we just sum the fee, and the fee, it comes from the visit. So it's from the visit table, we sum fee. This we can, if we want, just total fee. Let's say total fee. Total fees. We have this total fees. We don't have any more. So we need to group this. We can group by just, we need to group this by what? We wanted to check on, we have selected district actually. By district. Okay. And we need to order this. Order by. So we want the highest amount of fee. So we want to order by total fee. We have summed up. Order by total fee. And we want highest, one with highest amount of. Okay. Let's start by the highest. I think, so we select the district. Sorry? I don't get if someone is asking question.
Yeah, it says just one with the highest amount of fees.
One. Okay, yes, we will need only one. But from here we can say, or we want the query to.
Yeah.
Okay, so I can limit this to one, then it's the first. This is one of the ways. If I have already, so it's Gasabo is the busiest.
Yeah, so the busiest district.
Gasabo.
Excellent.
Any questions on this? At least the join we understand. I believe if we do more practice after this, we will better understand. We understand it. Okay. So, and the last question is, so count the visits that were free and compute the free share as a percentage of all visits. This is difficult. Count the percentage of all visits. Use the case statement, then count with around. Okay.
Another hint, free means fee equal to 0.
Fee equal to 0.
Yeah. In a case where fee is equal to 0, then you count the visits where the case is true.
Okay.
After that, you
Okay,
count
so
all and you divide by count all the fees, all the visits. So you basically get the visits where they were free, you count them. After that, you count all the visits, you get the visits which were free, divide by count all visits with around like we saw on day 1.
okay. So we do it together. It's okay. So we first do the case. So what do we select? We select.
Okay, you can also do, you don't necessarily use the case. If you understand, you can do however you understand it.
Okay.
Yeah. If you want to try to use the case, it's easier. You can go to Google and remember the syntax of case.
We did it yesterday.
Yeah.
Okay, we start the case. How is it now? So but do we have the to join tables in first? Count the visits that will only one. We only have one table. Okay, visit table. That's good. So we want the fee equal to 0. We call this let's call it then we call it free visit. Paid visit. I don't know if we have many other case situations. Visit, maybe visit category.
First run that we see what happens.
We select from what?
The table, your table.
The table. Okay,
Yeah.
I went from which from visit table. From visit.
So first run that and you see what happens.
What? Okay, I didn't see.
Yeah. So what you do, let me give you a hint, okay?
Yes.
When you're trying to count, if you
Yes.
have, so continue, you have a list, okay? You have
Yes.
paid visits, free visits, paid visits, paid visits, paid visits. If you want to count free visits, how can you do that logically?
Here, I just
Yeah.
count, then visit category I mentioned. For instance, if I said like count, okay, maybe visit category.
Okay, let me show you. Wait, okay?
Yes.
I want you to think, let me say like a computer scientist, okay?
Yes.
In terms of one and zeros. Okay, so if case when fee equal to 0, then put 1 instead of visits, instead of free visits.
Put 1.
No. A
Oh,
case when equal to 0,
put 1.
instead of free visits, put 1.
Yes.
Then end.
0. Maybe S.
No, don't remove the else. We don't need the else, the others.
Okay, yes.
Yeah. End as free visits.
But 1 with like a number or?
Yeah, a number.
Okay.
Then get only free visits. That is not visit category. Just say free visits because you are taking only free visits. You see what happens. Run. Now you see the free visits have a 1, the others have a null.
Okay, yes.
So if you want to add them, if you want to count them, how would you do that?
I count free visit. I can
You count. So you do a count function on that case.
like here.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. This
You
is
take it as a yeah. Yeah.
with
Then
end
run and see.
here.
Close. Yeah.
Oh,
No, the close at end at before the
from okay, yes.
one before the end.
Oh, before the end.
We are
Okay,
going
this
to
is the
count. You can
case.
actually even do a sum. When you do 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1, you get
Yeah.
the count, right?
Okay, if I put it here, let me like this, then
Yeah, then
this
run.
will be for count. Will this work? No, because the case ends here. No. What is it? Okay, near as free. Okay. Is it the It's not the issue. I wanna
No,
count.
the end. I think you need to put it after the end because the as is just yeah
Title.
is the title you're giving it. Yeah.
Like
Then run.
oh,
Okay. You
really?
have 2 free visits.
This is interesting. So I have only two free
2 free
visits.
visits. Now, you know what you want? You are going to add a column for the percentage, right? So select, that is the first column, comma. You've now finished the
Come.
count.
Okay.
That is
This
the count
is
and
the one.
comma. Now you're going to do the percentage, but you already know how. Now you want to get this, which is the free visits. You already have the query for that. Then divide by counting all the visits. Try to do that.
So I
So you get
already have this. So I will take a free visit. Also, I want a formula, just a free visit. Yes?
okay, try that and see because
Yes. Oh, this is the column name. Yes. Okay, you thought it will come up with this number. Okay. So,
okay, copy that. Copy the whole count as free visits. Paste it as a new column, comma, new column, like that.
then, okay.
Run. You see how it grows. Just run. You see.
Oh,
What do we expect?
got to. I will have
We are
two.
expecting free visits 2 times, right?
Yes, let's show. Yes.
Yeah. Then on the other 2 free visits,
I
divide it by a count of all.
yes.
Add a bracket.
Okay. So I divide the big total. So with so we select now all. We calculate the sum for on.
Yeah, you count all without knowing which is free or which is not free.
Okay.
You don't need to select, just count
Oh, count.
all visits. It's the free visits Okay. Now just run. While you are there, you see how it develops.
Can you read this? Oh, yes.
So
Okay.
as you can say as maybe percent.
Percentage.
Be mindful of the brackets as
Before.
yeah. But we are still developing the percentage.
Okay, okay. What is this now? Visit. Okay, yeah.
Can say ratio, whatever you want.
Visit.
Or
Okay.
mhm.
Let's run and see if it works. Okay, it has a ratio. We can.
Huh? Now you want the percentage. How do you do it?
I multiply it by 100. Just like
Exactly.
100. And the round. What did I? So I can take 100. Do we round?
Yeah, it's okay. Excellent. Now you see, you understand everything we covered. Round
I have 100.
times
Where do I?
all that.
So
You
round
round by which number?
maybe 1.
Man, you're an SQL expert.
No, it's that I'm a mathematician. That
Oh,
yeah, percentage. Percentage. Okay. Percentage. Visit. Okay. Let's see if it brings it. Incorrect.
round. That should be a problem of brackets. Count the bracket. Where is the round closing?
It's here.
The 100.
I only added this and this.
There's a problem of the brackets.
Oh, okay. Let's see.
But there you're on the right track. It's basically done. Let's count the opening brackets. 1, 2, 3,
2, 3.
4,
Okay.
5, 6. They are just 7. Now count the closings.
The closing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Huh?
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There. I think there. Okay, you can even put it in ChatGPT to just correct the brackets, I'm sure. But everything else is just
What
perfect.
I added, it's actually this. It's
Okay, remove it.
if I remove, as I only added this and this. Oh, this was here. So you wanted to multiply the whole thing by 100. If I do 100, it doesn't harm. Why is it? I wanted it to
What are
be.
you multiplying? Oh, you have.
Yeah, I see. There is I'm multiplying. Okay, so I wanted.
Why do we have 3 columns?
Okay, I see now the mistake I made. Okay, I pasted it. I wanted only this last column. I saw it. It was here. I wanted it to change the percentage. Only the percentage. Yes. So now I rounded this. It was me.
Round.
Round the whole thing with 1. I close the round.
Yeah, that should work.
Yeah. Yes.
Nice.
Pin.
So that means 16% of the visits were free.
Okay, others were paid visit.
Yeah. Fantastic.
Okay. I think now we are done with our exercises. So anyone, should I copy paste?
Yeah, copy paste and put it in the charts.
In the chat. So everyone who wants, who maybe. Where is the chat? Where is the chat? I missed it. Oh, pity. Okay, so I sent it.
Yeah, so what we are going to do, keep those queries, okay?
Yes.
I'm going to take you through, because we still have time, to take you through CTEs, how to save long queries like these, okay? So we'll be editing these queries and we formulate them, but I'll first show you. So we are going to take a 5 minutes pause so that we drink water. This has been a hard exercise.
Yeah.
I know some people might be lost. Okay. Let's give them time to copy the work if you were following along, but maybe you got lost. Then I will come and show you other aspects of a bit more advanced, how to basically arrange your queries.
Okay, that's great. So do we have a pause
Yeah, let's have a 5 minutes pause.
to
We
copy?
allow them.
Okay.
I give them my competition.
Sorry?
Or they do the main thing now.
So let's just give them, let's just have,
The
just to
break.
chill, right?
Okay, okay,
Because
okay.
I know people are lost.
Maybe another day, tomorrow.
Oh.
No, we can do the Mentimeter later today. We will do it. Let's just give them 5 minutes
Okay, okay,
for
okay.
us to take more water because even
Yeah.
this last question was a bit tricky. Then we'll come and do a bit more push-ups.
Okay, yes.
And thanks so much, Colette. This is great. You're a full data analyst.
You were guiding us. That's why. Okay, thank you very much. Should I stop sharing?
Hey people, we are back. We are back. We are back.
Yes.
Okay. So we are going to look into a few things, and maybe Colette, you help us in implementing some of them using we'll be just editing your queries, right?
Okay.
You see how we can make them readable. But
Yes.
first, I will explain those concepts. Yes,
Okay.
right?
So I should
Is it
stop
to
sharing.
yeah, then I'll share and explain to you those points. Then you again share and we try some of them. Of course, tomorrow we will do an exercise like this on those concepts.
Okay, good. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you so much. Can we appreciate Colette? Everyone, can we appreciate Colette?
Oh, thank you very much. Oh,
Yeah, because yeah,
thank
you've done a very good.
you. Thank you back.
Okay, so can you see my screens? My screen? Okay, so we have understood the basic syntax of SQL, and now today I believe we have understood the joins, right? The basic join, not the basic, like the most used joins, correct? Yeah? Can people hear me or I am muted?
We can hear you. It's that we are not speaking.
Okay. Yeah, so we are going to learn. So yesterday, I believe it's Colette, I don't remember, someone asked, how is it possible to save a query? Or if you have long queries, what would you do, right? So there are a few concepts that we want to cover related to that question. They are advanced, but now that we understand the joins, it is a way of arranging queries. You have you have long queries, okay? When you have very long queries, how do you organize them into more readable queries? For instance, that one of so many counts. But sometimes, not sometimes, most of the cases we write long queries. So how do you handle long queries? That is organization of your queries. Okay. Again, sometimes when they are long, they can they can take long to run. Okay. How do you make sure that you organize all those queries so that if it scans a lot of tables, you always have the data in. So you need to save your queries, the output. One of the ways you to avoid long queries always running is you save the query output. Okay? The query output. So there are tools you use, not tools. There's a syntax in SQL used to manage long queries and to save output of long queries. So here we are going to look into two aspects. We are going to look into what we call a CTE. Yesterday I talked about it. It's called a table expression. It's what's the C? It's a common table expression. Okay, and what we call a subquery. A subquery basically is a query inside another query. You can see the word sub. So you write, instead of writing one long query, one long query, you write subqueries so that it can improve readability. The CTE also helps to save a query so that you can use it immediately after that query. So today we are going to look into these two aspects. Then tomorrow, after the exercise, we'll see how do you save. Imagine you're scanning thousands of tables. Once you run, you will have to again scan those tables. But maybe your output, you always need the same output. So we look into what we call views and what we call a materialized view. So all these, each has its own use depending on what you need. So there's what we call a materialized view and a view. Sorry for this handwriting. But for now, we are going to look into these two. What is a CTE? What is a subquery? Right? Yesterday, I think we wrote a CTE. A CTE is called a common table expression. Okay? So, what is a common table expression? A common table expression is a way of organizing your queries, okay? Complex queries. Let me write. Is a way of organizing complex queries. Okay. A way of organizing complex queries to make it easier to read. Okay. Make them easier to read. And also you can access the result. Access the result multiple times, but immediately in that query. That is, it does not save your queries immediately. It does not save your queries as tables. Those are the ones, the views and the materials view that we will see tomorrow. For it, you need to use it immediately in that query. Okay, so that is a common table expression. How is it done, or how is it defined? Okay, yesterday you remember I wrote something like with. Okay, so I'm going to show you the syntax of a CTE. So you write with as the keyword, then name your CTE, maybe free visits, like we are doing in the visits table. Then as, you give it, so the as, you remember the as, we're giving as like a name of the column. Now, this is the name of the query. Now you write your queries inside this, like select, maybe select all from visits where fee equal to 0. Now we first have, instead of writing all those cases, we first have select all from visits where fee is 0. Okay? So now what we do, you are getting the free visits. Okay? After this, you can directly use these free visits CTE here. You can, for instance, do select all from free visits. Now you've saved it in this free visit. What it gives you the output of this query. Okay, but you can do other other queries to match what we're doing, okay? So, do you understand the syntax for a CTE? It is free, visit, free, as, sorry, with, you give it a name as, then you write your query. It helps you to organize your long queries into small queries that improve the readability of your query. So we are going to look into what a CTE how a CTE exactly works by, should I maybe, let me connect to my DB. No. Okay. So I have everything I need here. I have the tables, okay? So let's assume I want to see free visits. How do I do it? I say select, maybe clinic, select. Can you guide me? I want to see the free visits from the visits table. Okay, maybe ID, clinic, ID, patient, aid, fee. Okay, from visits where fee is 0. Correct? These are my free visits. You remember you got 2 when we counted. Are we all together? Now, but that is not, maybe that is not my main goal. My main goal, I want to count the free visits. Okay? Are we all together here? So
Yes.
I can, so usually how would I do it? Using the example, the last exercise we're doing with you, Colette. If I want to count these, we did case, right? Shall we use maybe case?
Yeah.
Your query. Let me just get your query. It's this one.
The first
Okay.
one.
So what do I do? I do this, okay? Let me run it. It gives us yours. So for now, I don't want to do the case select free visits count. Let me just do the free visits. If I run here, from visits. If I run here, it gives me 2 free visits. I'm counting them, right? Are we all together?
Yes.
Yeah. So now, let me do count case select. I also add, I also add this one. Okay. Now I'm running faster because I believe we are now familiar with at least this question, right? Then what did I do? I want this. Let's add the visits ratio. It's added. Now let's say I just want the visits ratio. Let's delete this, okay? I just want the visits ratio. So what I could do is, instead of adding any queries here, I write a CTE, okay? I add the with keyword in this query, with, then I give it a name. I say free visits and ratio, maybe, okay? Select free with as, then I add as, then after as, that is where I put the what? The query. Okay. So with free visits ratio as select, I put my query inside here. Then what you do, this, when you run it, it gives you an error. So the use of a CTE is you need to use it immediately. So how can I use it immediately? If I want to get this output, can someone guess? If I want to get the same output as this query, there is something missing here. Count case when as free visits. Count case when ratio from, okay. Okay, so this is the CTE. Colette, can you guess if I want to access this query, how do I do it? It's the same query we were using. Anyone? Just guess. There is no right or wrong answer. I want to get. So basically, I have my CTE here.
Select star.
Sorry?
Select star from free visit.
Exactly. You can see it has given me. So I will select all from the free visits ratio. It's basically like writing the other. You can see it gives me the correct output. So what it helps you is when you want to, instead of adding so many queries here, you can just give it a name here. Then you, for instance, you can just come and say free visits. Visits. Okay, free visits. Let's run. Just gives me the free visits from. So this is more helpful in very big queries. Sometimes you might get confused because of a very big query. Okay. So this is how a CTE is used. Tomorrow we'll practice a lot on this. Okay. So let's maybe try another one. What do we do? We want to another long query, okay? Maybe we want to show the visits, okay? The clinics who have the free visits. How do we do them? So usually, let's forget about the CTE. How can we show the clinics with the free visits? So we do select clinics. Let's do C dot name, okay, and maybe just that, right? We just want to see the clinics, okay? Why does it exactly know? Okay, let me ignore this. Select name, c.name, okay, from clinics, C, join where, yeah, this is exactly, so name as, let's say as clinics, as free clinics. Okay, if I run, so these are the clinics that have at least, let's see, their fees, 0, okay? People went there for free, correct? Hello?
We are following.
Yeah, so if you wanted to write, give me a second. Hello? Yeah, sorry, I'm back. I was going to charge my phone. So you can see you can choose to write this, okay? What if now we try to make it readable? But these are short queries. I was telling you sometimes you might have like a query with like 15, 20, 30 lines. Okay, that's where a CTE is more helpful. We'll see how it will be helpful in tomorrow's push-ups, right? So I can choose to write this, but this is a short query. Or what I do, I first get the free visits. Okay. So what I first maybe join from clinic C. Let me see if we were to use, this is a bit more straightforward. Let's maybe use this. No. Where is our query? I want this. Okay, so this gives us the percentage of the visits ratio or the free visits ratio, right? So you first here, what do? You first select, then count the case where blah, 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 right? And then round. Okay, so we're going to like split this query. So first, if we first select case where visits fee and let's remove this. This is not needed. Okay, we have the free visits and the percentage of the free visits. Okay. So if we want to make this readable, how can we do this? Because you can see there is a count of free visits, then round of the count. Okay. So we could maybe split this and say, let's first do this. So we first get the free visits. Then, so what was the query here? We got the round of case when still the free visits, and then we multiplied. So what if we do with free visits as this query. The AI is disturbing me, sorry. Okay, as this query. So what this query gives us, it gives us the free visits, exactly this output. We can verify that by selecting all from free visits. If we run it, we still have the free visits. Now, if we want to add a case, so we just do select. Okay, let me show you. Select free visits from select. Now I'm getting confused. We want to round this, okay? So what I can do is select round. $100 count. Okay. So what we do, we use the free visits table that was just created, the CTE that was just created. We select round 100, select from free visit. We use this free visits from free visits, which is 2, divided by the whole count, the count of the whole 2 from visits. Okay. So what here we are doing is, although when you're not familiar with CTEs, you might find it complicated, but it makes your code more readable for experienced SQL. Once you use the CTE, people know that you're experienced with SQL. So what you do is you've created a CTE. A CTE is just this temporary table that it is basically free visits with this. So what you do is you round off and then select from the same exact. So let me give you an example. If we get this code, free visits from free visits, what will it give us? It will give us the same output too. So we are basically we are getting the 2, which is from the free visits. It acts like a table, then divide by select count all from visits table. So we are counting. Let me show you. If we pick this query, you remember collect how you were. If we take just this query and run, there are 12. Okay, we have 12 free, all the visits. We have 12 visits. So we are basically we are selecting from our free visits table, which we have created, the CTE, then divide by the whole visits from the visits table. Then you just round off to the nearest one as the picked free visit. So what you do is you just do like, let me clean this. So you write it as one single code, okay? So let me run it. It gives us the percentage. We can also this. Okay. Let me show you something. We want exactly what we had before. Select as free visits. Okay, I do this. I do this. Let me run. You can see we have the same as, no, select. We have the same 2 and 3. I don't know why this setting is not working. Select 3 from, okay. It was confused. Interesting. Yeah, but basically you can see we have the same output, but what the CTE helps us, although you might feel it's a bit more confusing than what you had, but once you have a very big query, you just write a CTE, you give it a name, it's like a temporary table, then you be selecting from that temporary table, and you use the queries from that temporary table. Okay. So what is, any questions with CTEs? Don't worry, the push-ups, we do the push-ups on CTEs tomorrow. Okay. I want us to know that these CTEs, this is advanced SQL, by the way. Okay. So any question or any clarification from the CTEs regarding CTEs? Let me see. What's the question?
Yeah, yes, I have a question. So to access the result using this, can we refer the like that temporary table maybe in a new query, or it's only in that immediate? That's what
Oh, very good question. Yeah, that's a good question. So usually this is used immediately. So you're saying we come here and close. Okay, let's delete this, okay? Then close, okay? Then in another query, we come and refer to this table. Is that correct?
Yes, yes. If I need maybe another, if I write another query to answer the other question, that include that maybe the same formula. Can I refer to that without rewriting
No,
again the query?
no. So what you use there is one of the things I show you. You can use what we call a view,
Okay.
or a materialized view. Okay.
Okay, I got it. Thank
Yeah.
you.
So these help you to save. We will look into them also tomorrow, if time must allow, because they are very important. For these, they save your tables on your server, on your database. So you can come and refer to them. So what you do once you write a view, you can use it in another query. So once you call that view, once you use that view, you give it a name just like here. If you write, maybe if we are to create a view, we say create view like this. Okay. It's just the syntax. You can see now it's closed. You just use create view. So what you can do is you can go to another query and say select from free visits. You see how they are different. You see, you can close and you can even go somewhere else and refer to this because it's a view. This is a temporary table. You can also create, they almost have They all almost have the same. So what a materialized view does, it now saves this as a table. If I run this, I will have created a free visits table. Let me show you. Yeah. Oh, wait, I don't know why. Let me check why it's not working. You can basically use AI. Sorry. So I want to see why I am not creating the table. I just do no. So basically, there are so many tools you can use. If you want to save them, you just use a materialized view or a view. But for the CTE and the subquery, what you do is it is used immediately in that query. Okay. Let me just see how I can create this materialized view. Yeah. Let me paste it. Sorry, we are just passing through this quickly. We'll do the push-ups tomorrow. If I run this, I don't know what's wrong. But yeah. But you can just use the materialized view to save it, to save the query. Okay, so a subquery, so how does a subquery work? The subquery is just like the CTE, but for it, it's just a query inside another query. So for instance, let's go back to our, not view, to our CTE. Okay, so this is our CTE. So if we do not want to use a CTE, we use a subquery. They are used exactly the same. The difference is the CTE is a bit more readable than the subquery. But what the subquery does is you can do, you remove this. This is the CTE. Now I want to create a subquery is a query inside another query. So I can do this. Let me see if it works. So what I do is, I first select count from visits. Okay. I select count case when, so I first get the free visits, right? Then after getting the free visits, inside that, I also select from the free visits. Let me run, I see how it works. No, it doesn't. Okay. Let me check. So basically, let's just use this. I want to die. Yeah, let me just copy it. So a subquery is just a query inside another query. You don't save it. Yeah. I don't know what I was doing wrong because I'm rushing, but you have a select count case. So here you're doing the free visits. Then after the free visits, you do what? You select. You can even, this is a subquery, right? It's you select and then select from another table, right? Can you see you are selecting, just like we were doing in the CTE, you are select free visits from free visits. If you do this like we were done last time, what you would get is, if I do this and no, this. Okay, so basically you are selecting free visits from the free visits as free visit. So these are different. You can say I have two subtabs because I didn't want it to get confused. Okay. Right? So you have this query, the select from, this is getting the free visits, and then this is calculating the percentage. And they are all inside this select. So that, and also it's inside this select, and it's also still inside the same select as one query. So that is a subquery. There is no difference between a subquery and a CTE, only that the CTE is a bit more readable than a subquery, but they all serve the same purpose, which is to make your queries more readable. So then we also have the view and materialized view. We won't look into that today. For them now, they save your queries. They save the output of your queries, right? And then you can use them outside that query. But for the subquery and the CTE, you use them inside, like immediately after declaring it. Okay? So this was just because we had enough time. This was to look into advanced SQL, right? So if it has confused you, don't worry. Tomorrow we'll have a longer session with exercises on CTEs, subqueries, and materialized views. Okay? Don't get worried. Any concern? We are 2 minutes past the time. Yes, Benon. Oh, I forgot the. Oh, sorry. Yes, Benon.
Yes, I just wanted to say something before we close. I don't know if someone else had a question. Yeah, I was having a chat with those who are supporting in organization and coordination. We are going to, I don't know, maybe this is an announcement that would be provided tomorrow, but I think it's also okay to do it today. we're going to have a long recap session on Saturday, which will help us to kind of summarize everything we have learned in SQL. Because we have realized that a very big number of us dropped out in SQL. So we want to support and make sure that everyone is on the same page before we proceed next week to Python, because the coding and the syntax you've been playing around with in SQL, it's almost the same caliber you'll be expecting in Python. So it's very important that people have this experience of SQL. Number two is we've been working with Dr. Lema to figure out one way to address the other issue of Excel, Microsoft Excel. So he's been able to find a way that we can install on our laptops Microsoft 365 version, the version of 2021, which is almost latest, for free. So we are going to see if we can have a session on Saturday where we can guide each and everyone on how to install it. So please make it. Let's see if we can all at least go home with a gift of Microsoft 365 that has latest functionalities, and we don't need to spend a lot on it. Thank you. Thank you so much. That is it. That's it from my end.
Thank you, Benon. Thank you. Yeah, that is well noted. Also, I'm sorry, I forgot, Fabrice, I forgot about the quiz. We will do it maybe first time tomorrow.
Yeah.
Let's do it first time tomorrow.
Yeah.
I just wanted to give a summary of what we should expect tomorrow, the CTEs and the views. Okay, guys, bye. See you tomorrow with more push.